let's talk hauls. So in November, I have acquired, by one means or another, 4 books, which is not a lot, but that's what November's for, because you're about to get like approximately 1 million books in December, so probably should hold off, leave space on the bookshelf, keep it small. The first book, I didn't so much buy as like steal from my mom. But we live in the same house, so I feel like that's okay. And she's already read it, so whatever. And that is I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. And you can tell that I did not buy this book because it has the picture from the movie on it, which is like not my favorite part of the publishing industry. Don't need to be reminded that there is a film, and I don't need to see the characters the way that the movie's director envisioned them. I want to see them the way I envision them. But I snagged this book, as it were, because it came recommended by not Books and Quills herself, but a friend who was in her video, who said this is one of the key books that English children need to read, and that it is awesome. And so I will take her word for it. Second book I actually paid for with actual money, and that is The Affinity Bridge by George Mann. It is the first book in the Newbery and Hobbs investigation series. It's a steampunk novel. On the back it announces itself as an enormous pile of awesome. I like enormous piles of awesome. That sounds good. And it was supposed to be a trilogy, with the second book being called The Osiris Ritual, and the third book... Nope, I don't know. Can't remember. But we are now on like the 4th book with multiple companion pieces, and there's a 5th book due out, so we'll just sort of see where this goes. I'm not totally sure what time period it's set in. I mean, steampunk makes you think Victorian, but I read the back and it says that Queen Victoria is being kept alive by a life support system, which could push us well into the 20th century, but still keep that corsety, gothic vibe. And then the last 2 books I grabbed were The Long Earth and The Long War by Terry Pratchett and Stephen Baxter. I am normally not a sci-fi person. However, I would trust Terry Pratchett with my life, which is maybe not a good idea because he doesn't know who I am, but it's true. So I feel like if I can trust him with my life, I can trust him with some books that may not necessarily be to my taste. So I haven't read the back of The Long War, lest it spoil The Long Earth. But I think what's going on is parallel dimensions, someone figures out how to get to them, and the way that the parallel dimensions work, you can sort of see on the cover that here's our Earth, and there's another one, and they get further and further away. And you can sort of step between these parallel universes. And the further away you get from ours, the more different things get. Like, it's the sort of quantum-y dimensional physics thing where every time you make a choice, like the universe splits, and in one universe you've taken one side of the choice, and in the other universe you've taken the other side of the choice. So the further away you get, the more different choices have been made. So The Long Earth, I think, is just setting that up. The Long War is, I'm going to go ahead and guess, about wars between the different universes. And then the third book in this series is called The Long Mars, and it's not out in paperback yet, so it would not be matchy. So I did not get it. But there's supposed to be 5 books. Baxter and Pratchett are under contract to write 5 books. I'm not totally sure that's going to happen because Terry Pratchett has Alzheimer's, but it's looking like the 4th book, Along Utopia, is going to come out. So fingers crossed that he stays well and can make the complete quintology. So yeah, here is the little bitty haul of November 2014. I will probably be drowning next month when I come to you with the books from the Christmas and from the birthday and from the Amazon and Barnes & Noble gift cards that I get for Christmas and my birthday. It's a healthy relationship. Bye-bye.